So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Our score, 6-0. More from MetLife coming right up. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
They start the drive with Hall. And this one does not go far. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
12 brings up 3rd down.
Now here's Rodgers. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And he'll signal the fair catch. Brings this one in comfortably right at the midfield stripe. So no return on that punt. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Watson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. And the Jets get it back after making their 3rd first half interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
From the gun, it's Hall. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Rodgers to throw. That's complete to Wilson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Hey, take 26.
Now Rodgers. drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Thomas Morstead heading back out for the punt. James Prochet returning this for the Browns. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And the Browns will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He beams one. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get a late score and tie it before the half. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns take the lead on that successful kick. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Back north. Jumbo!
To throw is Rodgers. Conklin brings it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets get some late points and the lead. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Watson on 1st and 10. That's complete, David Njoku. It's a race down the right side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by DJ Reed. It's a foot race. The 30. Gets the 10. And he makes the half go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Zerline on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets bump the lead up to 13 points. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He'll take this at the 10. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Watson back to the air after that pick. He's going deep this time. This is brought in at the 15. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Has it at the 11. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Watson. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. That play good for 17 on a first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's Watson, first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working from the gun, Watson. And they pick him off again! And the Jets will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block, and then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Motioning one of the tight ends. They give on second to Hall. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Looks like no gain on second down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
It's third down and 6.
Rodgers will look to throw. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Bass's kick is good. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Here's Ford on the return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Got a man, it's Njoku. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing is Watson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Sticking to the air with Watson. Into traffic, complete. And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Watson now off play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Back to the air, Watson. Complete over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. All plays on the table here for third and 3. Watson now. Complete beyond the marker. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Chubb trying to run his way in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Watson has it, third and goal. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days.
And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
He's throwing for it. And that pass is caught. They get the 2 points and a little drama now. We've got ourselves a one-score ball game. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Get 300. Get 300.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Stays upright. He tucks it and takes off. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Rodgers here from the gun. Forced out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking Malachi Corley's way there. And it sets up 2nd down. Coming right is Hall. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets up by 8. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Slot man motioned over. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of 3, and they are just a yard shy. 4th down upcoming.
It's now 4th down and 1.
He'll look to throw it. He lofts it deep left. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets lead by 15 now.
Brings their line to kick off for the Jets.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Here's Ford on the return. Return's looking good so far. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Now we're trying to keep a sliver of hope alive and make things a 1-score. And no, they faked it. Brought in near the 10. And he's into the end zone. They are really pulling out whatever they can to try to make this game closer. That cuts the lead down by an extra 2. We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Important moment as they turn to Greg Zuerlein. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's running out of steam, and it falls just short. It's no good. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That one complete to Njoku. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw it. That's caught for the first. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Gibson now to return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. He's racing past midfield. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down to the opposition's 45. New set of downs for him from the 46.
26.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
50.
Rodgers coming back after the pick. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. One final shot here. Flush down now to his left. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Browns will take this win home with them.